Did you love Yu Yu Hakusho, the classic anime series about a teenage spirit detective and his friends? Are you excited about the live-action adaptation on Netflix, which premiered on December 14, 2023? If you are, then you might be wondering who the new characters are that will join the story in Season 2. We'll discuss everything you need to know about the 5 new characters that we can expect to see in Yu Yu Hakusho Season 2 based on the original manga and anime. Yu Yu Hakusho Season 2 is also known as the Dark Tournament Saga, which covers the story of Yusuke's participation in the Dark Tournament, a competition between demons to determine the strongest supernatural inhabitants of the living world. The season consists of 41 episodes that aired from April 17, 1993 to January 29, 1994 in Japan on Fuji Television. The episodes were released in North America by Funimation and are available for streaming on Crunchyroll, Tubi, and other platforms. What is Yu Yu Hakusho Season 1 about? Yu Yu Hakusho Season 1 is also known as the Spirit Detective Saga, which covers the story of Yusuke's first year as a spirit detective. The season consists of 25 episodes that aired from October 10, 1992 to April 10, 1993 in Japan on Fuji Television. The episodes were released in North America by Funimation and are available for streaming on Crunchyroll, Tubi, and other platforms. The season begins with Yusuke crossing paths with Toguro, a powerful demon who challenges him to join the Dark Tournament or face death. Yusuke reluctantly agrees and begins a 2-month training period with his friends Kuwabara and Kurama. Meanwhile, Toguro's younger brother Toguro returns from his travels and joins forces with other demons to form alliances and fight against each other. The tournament is divided into 4 rounds. First round, Toguro vs. Kurama. Second round, Toguro vs. Kuwabara. Third round, Toguro vs. Kurama again. And final round, Toguro vs. Kuwabara again. Each round has its own rules and stakes, such as having to kill one's opponent or being killed by them. The season also introduces new characters and villains, such as Shishio Makoto, a former human who became a demon lord after making a deal with Yomi herself, who is actually an ancient demon who wants to destroy humanity. Ai, a fire-breathing demon who serves Yomi. Koenma, Yusuke's mentor and guardian angel. Yukina Kusama, a human girl who can see spirits. Ryomin Sukuna, a legendary demon king who possesses Yusuke's body, and many others. The season ends with a climatic battle between Toguro and Kuwabara in the final round of the tournament. Toguro reveals that he was manipulated by Yomi all along and that he has no interest in winning or killing anyone. He only wanted to test his strength against Kuwabara's spirit. However, he is still defeated by Kuwabara's determination and courage. Meanwhile, Yusuke manages to regain control of his body from Sukuna's influence and defeats Shishio with his power. He then decides to continue his journey as a spirit detective and protect both humans and demons from evil. Who are the 5 new characters in the series? The live-action series introduces 5 new characters who join the tournament and play important roles in the story. Younger Toguro. He is one of the main antagonists of the season and a powerful demon who challenges Yusuke to join the Dark Tournament or face death. He is actually Toguro's younger brother, who was separated from him when they were young and raised by another demon clan. He has long black hair and wears a black cloak with a red lining. He is arrogant, cunning, and ambitious and seeks to prove himself as the strongest being in existence by defeating all other demons and humans. Botan. She is one of the guides to the spirit world who helps Yusuke save a child after he dies. She has long black hair and wears a white kimono with red patterns. She is cold, mysterious, and manipulative and has no interest in helping anyone but herself. She offers Yusuke a chance to become her servant in exchange for his power. Koenma. He is Yusuke's mentor and guardian angel who guides him through his journey as a spirit detective. He has short blonde hair and wears a white suit with blue stripes on it. He can manipulate time and space to some extent, but he rarely uses his full power unless necessary. He is calm, wise, and humorous, but also strict when it comes to teaching Yusuke how to be a better person. Kiko Yukimura. She is Yusuke's best friend from high school who joins him in his adventures as a spirit detective. She has long brown hair, tied in 2 ponytails with red ribbons on them. She wears glasses and casual clothes that are often too big for her petite frame. She is kind-hearted, cheerful, and curious about both humans and spirits. Genkai. He is one of Quenma's subordinates who assists him in his missions as a spirit detective. He has short black hair and wears glasses with round frames on them. He can manipulate electricity and use various gadgets such as cameras, microphones, etc. Has Yu Yu Hakusho been renewed for Season 2? The first season of the live-action series covers the first 2 arcs of the manga or the first half of the anime. If it happens, the second season will cover the remaining 2 arcs of the manga or the second half of the anime. However, as of now, there is no official confirmation from Netflix or Robot Communications about the status of the series. The production of the live-action series was directed by Sho Tsukikawa, who also directed the live-action films Let Me Eat Your Pancreas and The Liar and His Lover. He was assisted by other directors such as Akiyuki Shinbo, Shigeru Ueda, and Masakatsu Iijima, who each handled some episodes. The script was written by Tatsuro Mishima, who also wrote the live-action film of Kakegurui. The character designs were done by Mari Kitayama, who also worked on the anime series Yu Yu Hakusho. The music was composed by FAMES Project, who also composed the music for the live-action film of Rurouni Kenshin. The production of the live-action series was challenging as it involved many action scenes, special effects, and new characters. The actors had to undergo physical training and martial arts lessons to perform the stunts and the fights. The directors had to balance the pace and the tension of the story, as well as the humor and the drama of the characters. The writers had to follow the original manga closely, but also add some original elements and twists to make the live-action more appealing and surprising. The production team also had to deal with some issues such as budget constraints, time pressure, and censorship regulations. Despite these difficulties, the production of the live-action series was successful as it received positive reviews from critics and fans alike. The live-action series was praised for its faithful adaptation, its cast performance, its visual effects, and its music. The live-action series was also popular as it attracted many viewers and increased the sales of the manga and the merchandise. The live-action series was considered one of the best live-action adaptations of manga and anime and one of the best live-action series of all time. However, Netflix has not officially announced whether Yu Yu Hakusho will be renewed for a second season or not. There are some rumors and speculations that suggest that the show might be cancelled due to low viewership or creative differences, but there is no concrete evidence to support them. On the other hand, some signs indicate that the show might be renewed, such as the popularity of the show, the availability of the source material, and the positive feedback from the cast and crew. Therefore, based on these factors, we can hope that Yu Yu Hakusho will be renewed for a second season, which will cover the remaining 2 arcs of the manga or the second half of the anime. Possible plot for Season 2. The possible plot for live-action Yu Yu Hakusho Season 2 will follow the events of the Chapter Black and 3 Kings arcs of the manga. In these arcs, Yusuke and his friends will face new enemies and challenges, such as a group of humans who have awakened psychic powers and are using them to create chaos and destruction in the human world. They are led by Shinobu Sensui, a former spirit detective who has gone rogue and wants to open a portal to the demon world. A war between 3 rulers of the demon world, Yomi, Mukuro, and Raisin. Yusuke will discover that he is actually the descendant of Raisin, who is dying of hunger and wants Yusuke to inherit his throne and power. A tournament to decide the fate of the demon world, where Yusuke and his friends will have to fight against the strongest demons and their allies. So, these are the 5 new characters that we can expect to see in Yu Yu Hakusho Season 2, if it ever happens. But what do you think? Which one of them are you most excited to see? Do you think they will be faithful to the original manga and anime? Which one of the original characters is your favorite and why? Let me know in the comments below. And that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and subscribe to my channel for more videos.